much like I think your cities and pretty much most cities in the country, our streetery program goes back to COVID. Businesses have until November to continue to operate them and come into compliance with the permanent program we launched in March. So these are all the old temporary model.
So we're in Washington, D.C. looking at the evolution of their streeteries program from, the depths of COVID to today. This is part of the NACTO conference, and like many cities throughout the country, during COVID, these kinds of places were really lifesavers for so many small businesses. So it's really encouraging about D.C.'s program is that while they've created more regulations for these kinds of spaces since the pandemic, they've also made the program year-round.
This thing has literally saved our business. When the streetery program first came out, we did whatever we could to have any sort of outdoor seating.
It's been like an essential aspect of our business ever since we constructed it back in 2020. The ability to host people outside, dogs, pets, strollers, has been pretty clutch to our bottom line.
People embraced outdoor dining, and I think, leaving it in place and people get more used to it, I think that's the way to go. Of course there are standards that you need to put in place to keep it clean, to keep it managed, but it's certainly a program whose time has come.
We can't have spaces turned over to people and then turned back into spaces for cars throughout the year. We need to make sure that streets can serve everyone. And the reuse of this public right-of-way and making gracious places for people to hang out outside is an essential part of using our streets and should be year-round.
They already have to put a significant amount of money into designing streeteries, then constructing them and operating them, that the cost to deconstruct every year and store was going to just be incredibly cost prohibitive for most of the businesses.
It would definitely not be feasible. The way we have it now, there's no way we could pack this up and find storage or find some place to do it.
If we had to knowingly take it down every fall through spring, it'd be a huge expense, from everything from storage to the actual labor of removing it. It would also impact the design, knowing that you're going to have to just take it all down. I think there's a loss of beauty as well as the actual expense.
A lot of businesses just rely now on having that outdoor space and having that seating, and so if that's taken away for time of year, that's just really going to impact their amount of business they're going to be able to take in.
Welcome to Adams Morgan. You'll see these brand new shiny structures that we'll talk about in a second. Before COVID, this street looked very different. It was one lane in each direction and about a 10-foot median in the center, and then street parking on both sides. When COVID happened, there was a decision to basically get rid of that median and make this east side of the street, where you can see there's tons of food establishments, wider. We met with the mayor to try and get the permanent guidelines approved. So we were like, let's show the transformation of these temporary streeteries to what the future will look like, and these businesses we know will use them. And she's like, can you please just test this out for me? I want to know what a compliant design looks like. Here's $750,000 to do it. We did not force anyone to have a streetery who did not want one, so you'll notice gaps along the corridor.
So we're standing in this incredibly wide streetery, that's an evolution of parklet design and so many other reuses of parking space. And it's just incredible. The sidewalk is expanded, these businesses have room. This is a really generous place for people.
I mean, we definitely have people that prefer to be outside year-round now. Some of them have compromised immune systems. Some of them watch spiking levels of different types of viruses. And so you'll see people out here in the winter. And then, let's be honest, with climate change, we just don't get the severe winter weather that we used to.
The city gets extra revenue. The businesses also get extra revenue. We saw that they were also able to hire more people to staff these spaces. So it's a huge economic generator. The district also did a study showing the safety benefits of streeteries, that there was no increase in vehicle crashes during that time. Actually, crashes either stayed the same or were reduced on streets that have a lot of streeteries.
It's also been important from a sociology standpoint, showing people the power of this space for commerce, for communing with other people. So I'm a huge fan, and I'm so happy that we have them just throughout Washington. now everywhere.
Walk around the streets that have outdoor dining and you see the smiles and laughter of people that are sitting there enjoying one another's company and enjoying their streets in a new way, and it's like magic, and we need more of that.